Did
seconds.
you smoke weed before this,
No,
Sam?
no,
Be honest
no.
with me.
I've never
Look
smoked.
me in
I've
the
never
eye.
smoked in the morning. You know, my eyes get very red.
Oh, that's
No.
true. That's true.
No, if I had smoked weed, I'd be like, just like quiet and like looking around, confused and scared.
and I'd be like,
If this goes
Oh,
well,
this
I'm
is
down
fair.
to do a stoned episode though. I'm so down.
we should.
I'm so down.
Can you imagine? We just like light up
But
in here.
it's like-
I've actually never done weed. So
You've
if,
never done weed?
If you do that, okay.
I don't know if your first time doing weed should be like
Should be
for
on
a
my
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best idea. No, because genuinely, it would be either the best or the worst episode. It could, like, there is a possibility that episode would suck.
Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't though.
I would be interested to
test it out.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
If this gets 100,000 views.
If this gets 100,000 views, next episode I'll be stoned out of my mind.
Yeah, and then I'll be right there with you.
You'll be right there with me, going alongside me. And I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I don't know why. Can I flirt with the camera?
You can flirt with the camera.
Practice with the camera.
Are you practicing for your date with the camera?
For my date with the camera?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, we're gonna go to karaoke, so she's gonna discover the real me real quick.
You're going to karaoke with her?
Yeah,
Just
good.
like in like a room, just by
No,
just the two of you, or like
a bar,
karaoke bar.
public karaoke. I don't
okay.
like the small one. But yeah, you've seen me at karaoke, have you?
Yeah, Sam. Do you not remember the time we went to karaoke together and you were on top of the couches and I was with you?
Oh, but that's private karaoke.
Yeah, that was private
Have
karaoke.
you seen me in public in like the?
No, you know what?
I go
no.
harder. Why?
We go harder?
I-
What do you mean you go harder? You
Because
already
there's an
went
audience
hard.
there. There's an audience there. People say like they don't like public karaoke because it's embarrassing for me. It's like I'm doing it for them, you know. But that's the
You're
thing.
doing it for the people.
I'm doing it for I don't do karaoke for me. I do it for the audience.
You're a true influencer.
I'm a true influencer that has no following. Although I did come up with this video idea that I actually think I might do, where I go raiding toilets in LA.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That actually is genuinely
just
useful.
go around LA like fast food chains, fancy restaurants, office buildings, whatever, and just rate the toilet experience.
You literally need to do that because number one, that is actually useful information for people like me who always have to pee on like every 10 minutes because I'm 4'11". Like
Okay.
I'm so tiny. Like
All the liquid just like you to empty it out immediately. Oh god.
Exactly. And I am always looking for a place to pee.
Okay.
And I never know where there's a place to pee. There needs to be an app for that. There needs to be
an app. Rate my toilet. Oh my,
Rate my toilet.
They would just come up with the best. Like, and it's like you have to poop in public. And it's like, what is the best app? The best? Because sometimes
Literally. Yes.
sometimes you go to McDonald's and the toilets are actually so clean, and you're like, wow. This McDonald's really cares about their hygiene. And sometimes you go to an office building and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe this toilet. Like, you don't know. It's
Also, when you have to like shit, you don't want to like shit somewhere that's like super public. Like you don't go shit in the club. You know what I mean? You throw up in the club, but you don't shit in the club.
I'd much rather
you know
throw
what
up
I
in a
mean?
club than shit in a club.
Yeah.
And there's like different types of toilets. You know what I hate? I don't know why we decided as a society that it's acceptable for public toilets to have like so many opening gaps for people to like look in or like whatever. It's like why can't the doors at toilets be like floor to ceiling?
Oh my gosh.
Why not? But why not?
But you know what? They aren't bougie ones. So if
Yeah.
we have that like rate
app,
the toilet
the
app,
experience,
or yeah,
that can be
or
one of the
you on
filters. Is
TikTok,
it floor to ceiling?
Floor to ceiling.
But honestly, I
Exactly.
don't even care about how clean it is, as long as it's like a floor to as long as it's private.
Yeah.
No, we're changing offices.
Yes.
My biggest fear is the toilet. Like, because I love the toilets at our office. They're so private. I'd rather poop there than in my own house. Any day of the week.
Please tell me all that was recording.
Yes!
Oh wait, I
Okay.
want to wait. Later we have to do our handshake, or should we start with our handshake?
Do you want to start
now?
with our
Wait,
handshake?
can
How do
we
we do
our
it?
Handshake?
How do I?
We have a
Do I have to go
handshake.
past the microphone for that? How are we gonna do that? You're kind of far away.
Yeah, you're far away. Like, can we?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Wait, how do we? Wait, I have to put my rings down. This is important.
This goes out for you, Mom.
This is
If anyone recognizes where this handshake is from, I love you.
yes. Okay. Okay. Ready? Wait. How do we hug? Wait, we have to hug in this. So, like, how do we? How do we?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll have to play it by ear, okay?
This. Oh, wait. My shirt's gonna fall. Like, what if that's like the clickbait title? Like.
My shirt fell. Okay, whatever. Let's go.
My shirt fell from my coworker. Hold on, now.
Record it.
Okay, ready. Go.
Noeli, we got. Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
That was beautiful. I'm so proud of it. And first try. People are gonna think we actually usually get it on the first try now.
Oh, that's true. And also, that was not a retake. That was like genuinely the first try.
That was genuinely first try.
That was genuinely the first try.
There we go. Noeli, I just want you to know before we start this, I have one single objective. I want to get you canceled. In this 1 hour, if I get you canceled, I will have succeeded.
Why would you do that?
It's chaotic energy. Because I never want to be on a podcast again. I told myself I would never do it. But then now I'm here, so I gotta follow through.
But you literally said right before this podcast that you would come onto this podcast again.
I would do it
if
again.
we get like 100,000 views, and you would be stoned, and I would be right there with you.
Yes, I double down. If there's a single moment in this podcast that goes viral over 100,000 views, I'll come again, stoned out of my mind. You have to be sober though, because we can't both be stoned for that. And
okay, that's fine with me. We can do that.
It's gonna be either the best or the worst episode that has ever been made.
Shout out to our audio engineer. His name's Oscar. Well, I wonder if he'll be stoned too.
We can all be stoned. No!
He's shaking his head no.
God,
He's literally shaking his head no.
You're lost. You're lost. We could have been stoner buddies. And he ruined it. You ruined it.
Oh, wait. I like legit have to cough. Give me a second.
Excuse me. Sorry.
We haven't even started the interview yet.
And it'll never happen. I hope it happens.
This whole episode is just gonna be straight up
Chaos.
chaos.
Meet me in the back.
Welcome everybody to Meet Me in the Back. Today we have Sam. Sam is one of my favorite people in the whole entire world. He is a superstar video editor for some of the social media stars, celebrities, and big brands that you know. So for instance, I'm just gonna flex a few names for him while he does this interpretive dance that is so graceful and beautiful because he is the epitome of grace and beauty. What was that?
I don't know.
No, that was
Full
the
improvised.
little shake.
It's all been improvised. It's a full improvised dance, 100%.
1,000%.
And for audio listeners, my dance is beautiful.
Yeah, it's true.
In case you're wondering.
But this is actually on Spotify, a video podcast, so you will be able to see this in video form and his dancing in video form if you watch this on Spotify and YouTube. And also just an actual plug for the algorithm. Please follow, subscribe, like,
Do it.
comment,
Do it. You
share. It really helps with the reach.
It's for the children.
It's for the children.
It's for the children.
It's for the
Do it
children.
for the children.
They need to see
They
this.
need it. They need this. We all do. Let's be real.
No, but actually though, a lot of kids right now want to become YouTubers, and you are literally the video editor for YouTubers.
A bunch of YouTubers, yeah.
Yeah. Can you flex some of the names that you?
Can I flex some of the
Yeah,
names?
flex.
I mean, there's like 3 basically. It's the Try Guys are the ones I'm the most proud of because I actually admired them for the longest time, and then I got to edit for them, which was insane. Then Julius Dean, some people might recognize from Facebook, a magician. I lived with him in an influencer house actually. And then MNJ TV, the OG boss I've ever worked for, the main guy. I love him. MNJ, hi Mikey, I miss you.
My goal on this podcast is to get you canceled now.
That's easy. That's easy. I say, here's the thing. My mouth speaks before my brain says anything. So like things just come out. If I say something super bad, can you cut it?
No. I have full control over this podcast.
I saw in your. I said that, and your eyes were like, "I'm gonna destroy you, bitch." Your eyes said everything. Oh my god! All right, I'm willing to be for this podcast. I'm willing to get canceled.
Oh my gosh, I would
For you,
never
Noeli.
cancel you.
Thank you. No, that's so nice.
Yeah, no, but actually, I wouldn't.
I would cancel you though. I would.
So, okay, I have to preface this. So, Sam and I know each other because we both work for Gary V's advertising agency, and we both were on a condom brand. And I'm not sure if I can like legally say this, so I might bleep the name out right now. So, editing, Noeli, do your thing. But like the brand is. And the very first video I ever filmed with you, you came over to my apartment. This could sound so bad.
Oh my god! No.
He came over to my apartment.
This was my introduction to Noeli, by the way. Like I barely knew her, and this is our first experience together. Oh my god, it was chaotic. Sorry, go ahead.
Without context, this is gonna sound so bad right now.
You're making it weirder than it was right now. It's a very wholesome story, and
This is literally the most wholesome story. So Sam comes over to my apartment for this condom brand that we're trying to film for, and we're making this giant sign, basically.
Do you remember what the sign said?
No, what did the sign say?
It said, "Penis shaming is body shaming."
Yes.
We had to create a 8 foot by 8 foot sign, massive sign with paint saying, "Penis shaming is body shaming." Should we give context? I think not. People can use their imagination.
So we create this giant sign on the floor of my like little studio apartment, but I forget to put tarp down. So so we lift it up and the paint.
It was like cloth. We were painting on cloth on the floor, and the paint seeped through. And we just like raised it, like we barely knew Noeli. And one day after meeting her, we just went into her apartment, and the entire floor of her like living room / bedroom, it's a studio apartment.
Yeah.
The entire floor of her apartment said, "Penis shaming is body shaming," and we all look at each other like, "Fuck." Fuck. And I was terrified because like you usually don't go to like a new person's apartment and like paint their entire floor, and Noeli was so cool about it. You were just laughing and having the best time, and that was like, okay, she's cool. I was like, she's chill. Like that was like, oh my god, she gets it.
And then you spent an hour with me cleaning that up. You helped me clean all of that shit up.
Of course.
Like it's like on this like hardwood 1920s, like legit wood, like flooring and everything. And I was so scared I was gonna get in trouble, but it got removed.
Did all of it? I remember when
it.
I left, like in like some crevices, there was still some paint.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, there is some.
There's still, yeah, like I went there like a couple of months ago again, and I still saw like a bit of like blue like aura in your floor.
I'm not gonna lie, there's like a little like a tiny tint of blue. But if anyone is from my apartment that's watching this, there is nothing.
Your landlord looking at this like, oh my god.
My landlord is like, what the hell?
I hope for your own sake. Then I hope this doesn't go viral. No, that's not true. I hope it goes viral, and I hope you get in trouble with your landlord, but it'll be worth it because all the money you make from this video going viral, you're gonna be able to buy the fucking apartment with that.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. Thank you, Sam, for your belief in me.
Thank you. Someone needs to, you know. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm like legit crying because this conversation has been so fun right now.
I'm crying.
I'm crying.
What if like this like right now it starts super funny, but it gets so deep and dark we just like start bawling our eyes. Like it's so like so when I was like, oh my dad. No, I don't know where I was going with that.
But like that legit happens with us. We like go into like the deep shit of things.
Yeah,
all the
we
time.
had deep conversations. You've never seen me cry though, and I haven't seen you cry.
That's true.
And I think that's good. I don't like people to see me cry. I'm not a cute cry kind of guy.
Wait, what kind of crier are you?
I'm a because okay. You know, as a guy, there's like this stereotype that sucks, but it's true. Like you have to be like manly. And when I cry, I don't have like a manly cry. I don't like go like oh. I go like because I hold it in, and that makes it even more like whiny. So I'm just like, and it's just embarrassing for everyone involved. It's sad for me. It's awkward for the other person. It's not a good time.
It's not a bad thing to be whiny.
You heard it here first, guys. It's not a bad thing. I agree. I agree, though. I agree. People should cry. And crying feels great. Crying feels so good. When you're feeling stressed out, just like fucking pouring it all, it's the best.
I appreciate you for saying that. Because honestly, like the whole toxic masculinity sort of thing is not it.
Yeah, no, I want to cry more. I want to cry more in front of people. But I don't know. There's something in my brain that goes like, no. Whenever I feel like crying, I'm like, no. I was watching Hamilton with my family.
Oh my gosh, I love him. I'm crying.
Dude, I was holding my tears. I was like... just holding them in, and I didn't cry. I didn't. I held them in.
This is actually a deep question. Is it because of like how you grew up that you won't cry in front of them?
There's a reason why I won't cry in front of people, and I'm gonna fully out my friend group in Mexico. I love them. They are genuinely the nicest friends ever. They're my family. But when we were 15, we were watching a movie that made me cry my eye. Like I had to pause the movie because I was crying so freaking bad. And there was when I was crying, they were supportive and everything. But like after, they were like, "Oh, don't do that," or Sam's gonna start crying. Like they started mocking me about it, and then like they didn't mean anything by it. They genuinely didn't. They were the best friends ever. But after that, I was like, okay, no one's gonna see me cry. But then I cried like a week ago.
Wait, what's the movie? Now I need to know.
The movie, I don't remember. I don't remember what the movie was. It just, it was like a very like teenager-y movie, and it hit home because I was going through shit, and the movie like talked about things that I was going through. So
one of those
how
coming of age movies.
Yeah.
I got you.
It wasn't Perks of Being a Wallflower, but that kind of energy.
Oh,
like,
okay, that
kind of
indie
movie.
coming of age movie that really hits your heart.
Hits hard, yeah.
For me, it was Lady Bird.
I never saw Lady Bird. I wanted. Is it good?
It's about like a Catholic all girls school girl that's going through some shit, and that really hit home with me because I went to Catholic all girls school and went through some shit too, and I was just like,
crying your eyes out.
Yeah.
I feel there's places that are better to cry. Like if you cry in a movie theater, that's like embarrassing for everyone involved. I think, or maybe not.
Really?
In a movie theater, I don't know. In public. Because if you watch a sad movie and everyone's crying by the end of it, you're good. But if you watch a movie and you're the only one crying,
oh, that's interesting.
did you ever see the movie?
Is it different between guys and girls though?
Probably. I mean, it again, doubling down with this, it sucks. But as a guy, if you cry in a movie, it's like, oh, there's like a bit of judgment behind it. Even I know there shouldn't be. I agree, I shouldn't. But if you're a girl and start crying in a movie, it's like, poor. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is how I get canceled. It's like, it's that dichotomy of like being a man versus being a girl. Like even today, I feel there's like a lot of like, I actually just saw a movie called Close that talks about like men's vulnerability and affection and care about each other. That's actually the last movie that made me cry. And it talks about, and I actually cried during the movie because it hit home on so many things. But one of the things is like, if you're a guy and you show affection to other guys, like how many guy friend groups people say I love you to each other, even though they do. I didn't up to like 2 years ago. I didn't say I love you to my guy friends, even though I did because it was stupid. And I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. If I love someone, I'm gonna say I love them.
Oh, Sam!
Yeah,
so many ladies out there are just like, ooh, Sam.
Ooh. Well, if they are, they never let me know. They keep it to themselves.
This is a shout out to all the ladies that want to date Sam. Just come up to him.
Shout out to no one.
That's not true. I bet there's someone out there.
There's someone. I'm sure there's someone out there.
Ooh, I have a question for you since we're talking about relationships. Was it difficult to like date while being like a video editor? Because being a video editor for like YouTubers is so time consuming.
Yeah, more than it being time consuming, most of the jobs that I had video editing, they were remote or so like I didn't meet anyone. But to answer your question, it's been hard dating since I was born up to this point, so like yes, but I don't think me being a video editor was a factor. It's just it hasn't been great so far. When I think the hardest point, when I was living in the Julius Dean's influencer house, we worked that one was like that. We worked a lot. It was like constantly like doing shit. So I didn't date anyone during. I didn't even try, never met anyone. But also, if I had tried, I don't know how I would have done it since it was like such a constant grind. Like you literally lived at work. At an influencer house, you're living where you work. So like you're never outside of it. So it's hard to like, let's say you go to work right now, you clock off, you go back home, you can invite people over. But then, how can you invite people over? It's not even my house. It's the influencer house. So, I mean, I could have. It just didn't happen.
Can you tell me a wild, crazy story from your time at Julius Dean's beach influencer house?
So, I signed an NDA. So, I will tell you, but I can't go into a lot of detail. And if Julius or any of the Julius team is watching this, please forgive me. I'm not going to say anything crazy. Nothing crazy or bad ever happened. The crew was super nice. Everyone was super nice. But there was this one time, I was having a coffee with Julius while the team was shooting something out, I don't know where. And so this was back in Mexico, by the way. They were shooting a video where one of them was dressed as a police officer. It was a child's costume, very fake, very like 1980s blue cap, everyone knew it was fake. And while they were shooting, 6 police cars just like stopped right next to them, pointed their guns at them and said like, get on the ground. Get, like super dead ass. No, as crazy as it sounds. Get on the ground. They took them to like a Mexican jail. Where like
wait, this is real? This isn't a skit?
No. I'm not even exaggerating anything like to be funny. Like I was having coffee and they called us and they're like, we need you to bail us out of jail right now. And the thing is, in Mexican prisons, they're corrupt. I'm from Mexico, so I know. Like they were looking for a bribe, and there was this one guy who was visiting from England who was the sweetest. He was the guy dressed as the officer. He was, Noeli, I want to tell you, the nicest, like most cutest, innocent, nicest human ever. Like not a single bone of like meanness or anything in his body. He was like one guy dressed as the officer. So they put everyone in jail. And we managed to bail everyone except him out. And he was stuck in a cell with a rapist, with a crazy Mexican rapist who he didn't even speak the language to. And at one point, and apparently he was going to spend the night with him. Thankfully, we got him out before that. But at one point, the rapist is just like banging on the wall, screaming. And he looks at my friend and goes like, "You!" And it basically motions for him to take off his shirt. And they exchange shirts. So my friend has his like super smelly, disgusting ass shirt in jail. He was terrified out of his mind. And we literally had to call lawyers, whatever. Like we pulled all the connections we had and we managed to get him out. He was like there for like 7 hours though. Like he was in there for a while. We got him out. And the guy, happy as a shell, was like, "Guy, I will like," and this is something I still think about today. He is like, "I will never appreciate freedom the way I appreciate it now." Like,
Oh my god.
because like being able to just go wherever, like if you see a door, being able to open it, like because he didn't know how long he was gonna be there. Like you're in a Mexican jail, you don't speak the language, you don't know what's going on. That's the craziest story that happened while I was there, probably. Yeah, the house was insane though.
That's how you end that story?
Yeah, that's why everything turned out fine, thankfully. But it was very stressful.
I don't even know how. And that's all true. You're not bullshitting.
No bullshit. No, like yeah. That's the thing. There were so many crazy things that happened there. A lot of which I can't say on air. But you know what I find the most interesting about the influencer house, living in it. You always think of all the like crazy things, crazy stories, whatever. But like most of the time, it's just a normal place. You know, like we used to have breakfast together. The people were chill. We played Mario Kart on like a private movie theater, but we just played Mario Kart. There was like a lot of the times it's just like chill, normal people just existing, hanging out, watching TV. Like those moments you don't think about, you know. Like when you think of like Logan Paul's influencer house, you like think of all the crazy things that happen, but it's like they're normal people, you know. They do normal shit all the time, also.
So actual like friendships and relationships are being like built in those houses.
Yeah, honestly, what this guy wanted to do, he wanted cameras all over the house because like a lot of things happened, real friendships. There was drama, like 50% genuine chaos drama, like things that are actually insane, and 50% just like people being people and chill and whatever, and nothing crazy going on. It was fun though. I don't regret my time there, but it was too crazy for me.
And this was after you dropped out of film school, correct?
Yes, that was a year after I dropped out of film school.
What made you What made me?
Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Well, what made me? I'm sorry.
I'm about to walk out on this interview. I'm just kidding. I can't do it.
You got this, Noeli. Ask me the. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm gonna give you the best answer ever.
Really?
Ever. You have no
Okay.
idea. The level of answer I'm gonna give is gonna blow. It's about to go fucking mega viral. #1 podcast clip ever about to happen right now. Go.
What made you drop out of film school?
That was sad. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it wasn't that. In film school, so I went to film school for a year and a half, and I remember. So when you're in film school, everyone kind of talks about dropping out because in the filmmaking world, you hear about all the people that drop out and whatever. So like I remember having conversations with my friends, being like, "Oh, would you ever drop out?" And everyone was like, "Yeah, if the opportunity comes along. If the opportunity comes along, yeah, I'll drop out." But no one ever seeked out the opportunity, you know. And I remember I was in film school. I liked it. People are snobby in the film industry. That film school felt more like a competition on who knew more rather than the people wanting to learn. That I didn't like that. It was just people like bragging about all the movies they've seen, all the things they've done, whatever, instead of like actually wanting to learn. People were nice though, whatever. And then COVID happened, and I already was iffy about film school, and then COVID hits, and having to do film school from home sucked. Like it fucking can I curse? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It fucking sucked. And I was like, I can't deal with this. So I remember pretty much every single night I would just like email, message whoever, anyone. Like I knew how to video edit. I wanted to be, but I didn't have any like real recognition. I had my own YouTube channel, but besides that, I didn't have anything. And eventually, this one guy replied. His name's Connor Castle. He's friends with Yes Theory. He had about 10,000 subscribers at the time, and he was like, "Yeah." And I was literally, my email was like, "I'll work for free." And they always say, "Don't work for free in the film industry." Hey, do it. What I say is, do anything to like get a portfolio. Like, people are not gonna hire you unless you have something. And if you don't have anything, yeah, work for free. Do it. Do whatever you need to. So I edited his videos for like 3 months. He did a couple with Yes Theory that I also edited. The guy again. Best guy in the world. Shout out Connor Castle. Super chill guy. Yeah. And then at one point, Adrian, our friend Adrian, one of my closest friends, he sent me that another YouTuber, MNJ TV, was looking for a video editor. I applied, got the job, and that was like, I actually started getting money, and I was doing that and film school, and I told my parents, like, hey, I'm dropping out. I'm gonna pursue this, like, editing, whatever this is. I didn't know what it was. The way I see it is, whatever decision you make in life, whether it's film school, whether it's whatever, there's risk. You know, there's not, like, you're not guaranteed a job because you have a diploma or whatever. So I was like, I think I have more chances of becoming someone if I follow this like video editing thing to LA than stay in a film school in Mexico City. So I dropped out, and
Okay, I have a couple of questions.
Go all out.
One is, when you were video editing for free for Connor
Castle, yeah.
Did you live with your parents, and how did you like monetarily like sustain yourself, if that makes sense?
My parents. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
So my parents always said either you work or you study, and while I was working for Connor Castle, I was still in film school, so it was just my parents were just taking care of me. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I was how old? I was 19, I think, when that was going on. So yeah, I was still living with my parents. Well, I loved it. I was having a great time. A lot of work though, because after film school, actually I didn't even care that much about film school. I was just mainly doing Connor's thing, and then film school was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. And the reason why I say that is because when I did something very, very similar where I did like a work trade program with a circus school here in LA, but I wouldn't have been able to do that work trade program if I hadn't been living at home, if that makes sense.
You were also living at home during it?
I was living at home during that. So I was commuting from Orange County to like LA, so like a 2-hour drive every single day.
I always say, like, there's, especially here in LA, there's always like people that are successful, and a lot of it is where they come from, you know? And it's like, I think in a lot of ways I am self-made, but I know for a fact I would not be where I am if not for my parents. You know, they bought me my first computer where I learned how to video edit. They supported me, like, to fucking become a video editor for random people. It's like, you do need, like, especially starting early on, I mean, it's so useful to have, like, the support of someone that can help guide you, that can be like, hey, you pursue this and I got your back, whether it's with money, emotionally, whatever. Like, having support matters so much.
Thank you so much for saying that, because literally I'm somebody prior to this year who has said, oh, I've done this all myself. And if I'm being really, really honest, I had so much support along the way, whether it was like emotional support or even my parents. Like, yeah, they were really, really pissed at me for dropping out of school to become a circus performer.
You also dropped out of school?
Huh?
You're also a dropout?
I'm a dropout like you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Dropouts.
We're the cool ones.
We are the
100%.
cool ones.
Sorry, what you were saying?
Drop out to follow your heart. I mean, that's how you do it.
That's how you do it in LA. If you come
that is how
if you
do
come
it
to
in
LA
LA
and someone tells you they have a college degree, you're like, ugh. Oh, do you
What's
do?
wrong with
What's
you?
wrong with them? I'm kidding. No. You see, this is me getting you canceled.
But I actually do have a college degree.
Oh.
I have a degree in biotechnology from UC Davis. But
I knew that.
I went to physical therapy school, deferred, then dropped out. So yeah.
You're past. Never, like, I sort of got people every time Noeli tells me something about where she comes from. I'm like, how did that actually? You were in the circus. You have a degree in like neurodivergent. I don't know, whatever that is. I bet you don't know. Hey, I'm sorry. I mean in the best way. I'm sure no one listening to this podcast knows what that is either. What's the degree on?
Biotechnology.
What's that?
Okay.
Biotechnology. Wait, let me guess. Can I?
Oh yeah, go get. Yeah, guess.
Biotechnology.
Go ahead.
Is it? Oh my god. Wait. Is it like? Do you manipulate biological things for human necessities? Is that it? I don't know. Is that it? I don't know.
Sam, you are way smarter than you let on.
Even without a college degree.
He's not just a pretty face,
I'm not just a pretty face.
That's why he has a date on Tuesday.
You heard that? I'm not a pretty face. You heard it.
You heard it here.
I am not a pretty face.
He's not a pretty face.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I like flirting with the camera. Sorry.
But actually, no, that's actually a very spot on
Thank
description.
you. I love that you're the one who actually had the degree and had to like learn all of that. But me, just by hearing the name and guessing what it is, I get the credit for being smart.
Yeah. You're my guest on this podcast, so you will get the credit for everything.
Yeah, I love getting credit for things. Fucking love it, especially the things that I didn't do. It feels so good getting credit for something you have like no right having. It fulfills me. It makes me feel complete. Because it's like what's better than getting awarded for something you did? Getting awarded for something you never like for not doing anything. Like getting recognition for nothing. Ah, love it. Sorry.
You're the opposite of me.
How? Why am I the opposite of you?
Because I feel like I need to work so hard. I have this whole podcast set up.
I love it.
I video edit all of my shit, and like people like you are the people that I hate in this world.
I'm the people that you
Taking credit for no good reason.
love it. You know, that's how you climb the ladder of success, by leeching off of the people around you. Always leeching off of them. That's why I always like. That's why you're my friend. And I like.
What? That's the reason I'm your friend. You're leeching off of me.
I make sure that all my friends are successful, so I can use their talent for my benefit.
Should I stand up and go now?
Because Noeli, here's the thing: you need to put yourself in my shoes, okay?
Okay.
You are a talented person, so for you, life is like, oh, just be talented. But for people like me that we have nothing, it's either I stay having nothing or I use other people. I have no real friendships. No, not a single.
Your goal is to get me canceled. You're getting canceled so hard.
No. You'll get canceled, and I'll take control of this podcast now. You'll get canceled.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, it'll be my
switch
fast. Do
seats?
you want to switch seats? Have you ever done that with a guest?
No,
Is that okay?
haven't.
Is that allowed? Will it make the edit harder for you?
No. Well,
Okay, let's not. If it's
no, we can. You want to be the boss for a second?
Can I?
Yeah, you
Let's
okay?
do it. I want to
okay.
do it. Wait. Go. I want to interview you now.
Do we have
okay?
to fix this?
Is that
You're
okay?
interviewing me.
Is that okay for like the technicalities? Oh my god, are we ruining everything? I can
Oh
sit like,
my gosh,
I
we're
can sit
ruining
like this so I'm in
everything.
frame though. I can sit like this so that way I'm in frame. I'll be Noeli.
You had to slouch so low to be in frame. You're the biggest jackass of my life.
Okay, I'll be Noeli now. I'm Noeli now.
That is not me. You're so rude. I see that. That is so rude.
Okay, wait, is this good? Yeah. Okay, I'll interview you now. Okay? Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Noeli. No, I mean Sam. I mean, who am I? Who am I now?
Oh, you're still Sam, but you're interviewing Noeli.
Okay, Noeli. So
Wait, my shirt's gonna fall. Hold on.
clickbait. That's good for the algorithm, though.
You know what? Okay, so should the clickbait title be "My shirt almost fell in front of my coworker"?
So I think it's a good title. Since we're actually coworkers and our coworkers are gonna see this, maybe not. You're good. Okay, no, I'm gonna interview you. Okay, so how many years were you in the circus for?
8 years.
8 years in the circus, and what lessons did you learn from your circus experience?
Oh my gosh, there's too many life lessons that I've learned.
Can you give us 7?
I will not get
Can you give us 7 life lessons you learned in the circus?
7.
Yeah, that can be
life
the title.
lessons.
Yeah, 7 life lessons. You learned
Like
in the
quick
circus.
bullet point ones, right?
Up to you.
Okay. 7 life lessons I learned in the circus. Number 1 is there is no workaround for hard work. Like you literally have to put your 10,000 hours in to develop your craft. And that's something, and the faster you can put that in, the better.
Faster. I love that.
Okay,
Yeah.
number 2.
There's so many. Number 1. Number 2.
Number 2. Relationships matter the most. Period.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people like social climb, but genuinely it's having the backs of your like coworkers, to be honest, like your teammates. Because
trusting
literally
the people you're with.
Exactly. Because in a circus, like so much crazy shit happens. Like you watch a Cirque du Soleil show and you're like, oh wow, everything flowed so fluidly. No. Like if you go backstage, someone like fucking like cut themselves, someone's like broken, like someone's broken.
Someone's broken.
Someone's
just
broken.
broken.
Someone's broken.
Someone cut themselves. Someone's broken. Fuck, Jared's broken again.
Jared's broken
Jared's
again.
broken again. God damn it, Jared.
Someone like fell off the stage and like
Oh, God.
and like needs to like get backstage and like you all need to help that dude and like you have to like figure out what to do in the act because the act is still
It's
going on.
and it has to keep going on.
Yeah.
How many of the problems were injury based?
Oh, that's so interesting. I would say, okay, number one, everyone's like a little bit injured, if that makes sense.
Everyone.
Like when you get to
At the circus, everyone's injured.
no, really, we're all like banged up and bruised. Like if you saw me like 2 years ago, burns all over my body.
Oh no.
Like literally, like you would have seen like a rope burn down like my arm. You would have seen like rope burns.
The rope
like,
burns.
Yeah. So for me, I did rope. So
Yeah.
so I would get burns, but like pole dancers, girls that do hoop, those are like bruises.
Oh god.
So like big
yeah.
bruises like all around like their thighs and like their arms and everything. Like,
Were you happy?
oh, that's a loaded
that's
question.
a loaded question. Yeah. Oh my god.
Was I happy?
Were you happy at the circus?
Oh my gosh. You know, it's a mix of both, to be honest, right? So you ride really, really high highs and then very, very low lows, if that makes sense. So I was happy when shoot, hold on. Was I happy?
This one you start crying. See, we called it.
This
We
is when I
called
started
it. We called
crying.
it.
But I was happy when I was like with my friends and I was working with people that I like genuinely love because that's like circus families are legit. Like
Yeah.
you become so tight with everybody because you have to trust whoever's catching you, like literally catching you. You know what I mean? Like on the good and the bad days, you know? So I was happy with that. And I was happy whenever I like performed an act that meant something to me. Like I created this act about like basically my life story and like the discrimination.
You designed it yourself?
Huh?
You designed an act yourself?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Oh my
Thank
god.
you.
What was it?
So it's actually on my YouTube channel. It's like a little plug on my YouTube channel.
Native plug, baby.
A little plug, baby. And basically it was called Le Cheval Noir. So it's called the dark horse. But basically that means like the underdog. So it's
Okay.
somebody who like comes out of nowhere and wins the race. And so that was what that was about like me dropping out of school, like my parents not believing in me, but I still love you guys. And
Still love you, mom, dad.
and sort of like the discrimination that I've seen, not just with myself, like as far as like racism, but like body discrimination and all the other like discriminatory practices that happen inevitably when you're going through like the casting process of putting somebody on stage.
But yeah, especially like I feel. I mean, I've never been in a circus, but I feel like you're judged. Like at any performance thing, you're judged not like also by your talents and stuff, but also like just like who you are, what you're doing. Like in things you shouldn't be judged at any workplace. So it sounds harsh. Send me that video of the
I will.
of the dark horse pronounced What's the name?
Le Cheval
Le
Noir.
Cheval Noir. Oof. Oh my god, say it again.
Le Cheval
Le
Noir.
Cheval Noir. Ah, mamma mia. What? Sorry, love it. Sorry. That's so cool though.
Thank you,
I
Sam.
loved being Noeli.
I love being Sam, but I think we should switch so I
swap
can interview.
again.
Yeah. So I can interview you.
This was so cool though. Everyone go check out the Cheval de Noir. It's so cool.
Wait, you're my favorite. I can't give you up. You're the best.
Guys, podcasts are fun. Making a podcast is
This is the most chaotic podcast I've ever been on.
same.
We're
same.
not even lit. I'm
We're not Hey Noeli, I'm always lit, baby. Oh, I'm ready for like your audience to like make fun of you for that. That's your thing.
You know what? That's so true.
How do you do it? I want to get it like the
No,
Noeli way. Yeah, but how do you do? I want to like. I want to do it right. You need to coach me.
It depends on like the circumstance. I don't usually do that. You did that.
No, that's.
But I just go.
No, I don't, not as cool for me. I don't think it's my thing.
Okay,
I'll
what
stick
is
with
your
it.
thing?
What is my thing?
Oh my gosh, it's you being chaotic.
Is that a thing? I think I don't know. My thing it shouldn't be a problem. What is my thing?
Yeah, what is your thing?
What is my thing? I don't know. Yeah, trying to be funny too hard to an annoying degree. You know what it is? You know what? No, you know what it is? You know what? No, I've talked about this with some of my friends. So I'm always like making jokes and being stupid, but it's because I love having fun. And I think a lot of adults stop having fun. Like I don't know why it's like frowned upon to be an adult and just have fun. And I hate that. Like when you're a kid, have you ever played? When was the last time you played hide and seek?
Oh my gosh, actually, I played hide and seek 2 years ago, and I
so
hid
cool.
under a cupboard. But we called it dark.
Why?
Because we were all in the dark. we were all in the dark, and we had to crawl.
Wait, okay, the crawling part, I don't know. So
Like you couldn't stand
this
up.
is more like military training. What the hell? You're in the dark, crawling, hiding in places. And what was it? Was this fun, or was it like training?
It was really fun. We were crawling. When you're you had to crawl and tag people so
That does
people
sound
would
fun.
hide up high. Which didn't work for me because I'm 4'11", so I couldn't go up high.
What do you mean go up high?
Like they would go into closets, but they'd climb shit so that they can hide on like the top shelf.
Yeah, but you couldn't because
But
you're
I couldn't
tiny.
'cause I'm short.
'Cause you're tiny. Wow! Oh my, that's terrible. That sounds like so much fun though. That's the thing. Adults, I need more playtime. As adults, we need playtime. You know what I did the other day?
What'd you do?
I had a Nerf battle.
You had a Nerf
I had
battle?
a Nerf battle, but with
I love
rules and
that.
everything. It's so fun. We rented a house and we just brought Nerfs, and Adrian and me, or my homie Adrian, we literally just like played capture the flag. And here's the thing: when you're playing anything as adult, kid, whatever, you need to go hard. That's
Yeah.
how it's fun. If you're just playing casually, like, oh, well, whatever, you're not gonna have fun. But if you're like, I need to win life or death, you're gonna have the best time of your life.
Do you think playing and like shooting the shit and having fun helps you with your creativity?
Ooh.
Because we're constantly
Yeah.
brainstorming like ideas and filming things and video editing for our job.
I don't even think it counts as help me with my creativity. I feel that is my creativity. Like I feel in order for me to like to do something I love and to be proud of it, I need to be having fun. And I don't know if you noticed at our job, I've been like trying to incorporate a lot more things that are just fun to do, because I think seeing people have fun that's why I think this podcast is so freaking good, because in order to like enjoy a podcast or like stand up or like whatever, that's what's fun, seeing people have fun. So I just try to have fun because one, it's fun as fuck to have fun, but also to watch people have fun is just the best time. And I feel that's where I thrive, you know, like you know what it is? When you receive footage that's not fun and you have to edit it to be fun, that's hard, or entertaining. Like if you have to grab something that's not entertaining and make it entertaining, that's harder. But if you need to like add sound effects and cuts and whatever. But if you receive footage that's already fun, that I enjoy that the most, because I barely have to edit it.
Yes.
I just have to know when to cut, maybe a couple close-ups, music, no music, and let it be. You know, you like when the content is funny, the edit doesn't have to be, and it's so much easier when it is. You know.
You're so right about that. Like okay, how much can I say? Okay. When I was video editing for like YouTubers, the personalities that were very like vibrant and colorful, you barely have to edit them because they're just so captivating to watch. But people who are more bland and more like monotone, you have to do more
work.
Do more
100%.
work.
Yeah.
To make them funny or relatable or to keep the attention of people on the internet, if that makes sense.
So one of the videos I edited for the Try Guys was Eat the Menu Panera. If you guys want to check it out, that's edited by me. And basically that it's Keith, the main guy, basically trying different foods, and he has guests. And all the guests are great, but some are so good that just if you're laughing while you're video editing, which for me happened editing that video, if you're like cry laughing, being like, oh my god, this is so good, how am I gonna incorporate it into video and stuff, like that's, you know, it's gonna be good video. Like it's like you don't need to do anything. And for so many years as a video editor, I feel when I was doing my own stuff, I relied so much on my editing, I barely even tried to make the content funny, because I was like, okay, whatever happens, I'll just fix it in post. Because I am 100% type of person that if you give me anything, I think I can make something work out of it in post. I feel like that's my
1000%.
strong suit. But then I stopped trying when I'm shooting and when I'm filming. I stopped trying to be funny or entertaining, because it's like whatever, I'll just fix it in post. But now I'm starting to like literally a month ago, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to like make the content fun in itself. That funny enough that even if you watch it without any edits, it's fun. You know, that's the goal.
Yeah.
And then you edit it just to like enhance, but you don't edit to like make it funny.
You know what? You're so right about that.
I
and
usually
you
am.
Oh God, you narcissist.
I know I am, Noeli. Tell me something I don't know. Sorry, I don't want to clip this.
Going back to that, actually, what are the traits of a viral video? Like a good viral video?
So that's one of the things I struggled with the most on the internet, because like if you want a video just to be viral and not good, you just gotta create some 3-minute bullshit that starts, that is like CCTV cam caught boyfriend cheating and add supers that say like, keep watching, it's about to go crazy. It's the Mr. Beastification of YouTube and social media, like, instead of making content that's good and good content becoming viral, we're just catering to the algorithm. So, I mean, yeah, the content does go viral and it's entertaining because that's why it goes viral, because you watch it, but like, it stops being art. It just becomes mindless entertainment. But if you want the formula, there's books about it. The YouTube formula is a great one. There's like so many ways to learn how to make content go viral for the sake of being viral. But what I've learned is, if right now anyone watching this or listening to this podcast or you is like, you know what, I want to create viral content that just goes viral, you can. You 100% can. But those people, you know how they say TikTokers aren't really famous because nobody cares about them? That's it. If you're creating content that's viral for the fucking sake of it being viral, yeah, you'll get millions of views, you'll be whatever, but no one's going to care about you. And the second you stop doing that content, people are going to forget about you. But if you start doing content that you think is good, it'll take you way longer to go viral. Like, it will take you longer to go viral, but once you go viral with content that's good, you will stay viral. You will stay viral. People will care about you. If you like try different things, people are gonna follow you. Like, if you want to succeed in the social media world, you need people to care about you, not your content.
1,000%. It's about building a community.
It's about building a community, and if you only care about being viral, you won't build a community. It's not gonna happen. You need people to like actually enjoy what you do.
So what are the traits of good content that will help build a community?
Oh, mamma mia, pizzeria. That's such a subjective. I don't even know. I don't even know if I have the answer to that.
In your opinion.
In my opinion,
your
what makes
opinion.
it good? That's the thing. Like, it's such a stupid answer, but just like, make content you want to watch. Like, so many people are creating content that's just viral for the sake of going viral, and it's entertaining, but it's like, is it something you want to watch? Like, I remember I've tried doing so many things for social media, and I create series and things that I'm like, holy shit, this is gonna do so well, people are gonna love it, but I don't love it. And it sounds super cliche, but like, if you don't love it, then you're not gonna love doing it. It's not gonna go viral. If you want to actually build an audience, you have to have it's what it is. You have to have fun. You have to like be excited about what you're doing, so people get excited with you. If you want to get a bit more technical, I do like, if you are starting a TikTok and you actually want to build a community and do something, make sure the content works because of you, not because of like the content. Because if you come up with a crazy new like viral trend and you start doing it and you start popping off, but it's a trend, people are just gonna start copying you, and then 50 new people that do the same thing that you do are gonna start doing it, and one's gonna be the best, and like, no one's gonna. But if you are the reason people stay, like, think of any TikToker that's actually a famous TikToker, not like just a random account, just like a TikToker that actually has a following, that like is an influencer. They're big because what makes their content work is themselves, is them.
Okay, so one of the TikTokers that I love, his name is Tim Chusano.
Okay.
He makes these like heartfelt, basically like day in the life videos every single morning at 5 a.m. And they're just like so wholesome and sweet. And he talks about his life in like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a warm hug. Like, you literally watch it and it's like a 1-minute warm hug, and it's super short, and he loops the video around for that like replayability effect, and it's like so smartly written too. It's like witty and funny and sweet and but like honest too.
Yeah.
And there's like a little enlightening little fact that he like puts in there, and he's just like honest about his life, and I'm a fan.
Please send that my way.
Yeah.
I really want to check that out.
He's someone that has built a community that loves him.
Yeah.
Not
that's
his
so true.
Not necessarily like, because we've seen like day in the life contents, like vlogs and all that shit, like for the last like 20 years, basically, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or like Instagram Reels or whatever.
Yeah.
But to fall in love with someone,
with a person, and also what I will say in this, because we live in LA, we're like dead ass in the middle of like this industry, this whole world. Genuinely, don't worry so much about the numbers. Like, there's TikTok accounts out there with 10, 20 million followers that their audience doesn't care about them. Even if you care about the money, that they don't make that much money. Because it's like, I genuinely, the numbers don't matter if the people don't care about you. Make sure like that's what it is. Build a community. If you want to build a TikTok and actually expand upon it and like build a career out of it, make sure you're building a community more than numbers. It'll take longer and it'll be harder. That's why like people are like, oh, becoming a TikToker is so easy. That's why so many people but it's not that becoming a TikToker is easy. Going viral on TikTok is easy. That's why so many people do it. How many people do we know that have like 1 or 2 viral videos on their TikTok and they're like, oh my God, I'm doing it. But they're not building an audience. So like they have this one video that goes viral, and then they keep flatlining, then maybe another one, then they keep flatlining. Because like the people watch their one viral video, they're like, oh yeah, this is great, but then they don't care. You need to build communities so that people that start coming stick around. And the only way for them to stick around is to fucking care about. They need to care about you. They need to care about like the unique thing that you can bring them. And the only way to be unique is to be good. Do not follow like, do not care so much about the algorithm. I mean, the algorithm does matter. That's what, but like, don't make it your number one thing. Your aim shouldn't be to get just one video go viral. It should be to slowly, because it can only be done slowly, build a community. Choo choo.
Sam dropping facts while dancing and flirting with the camera.
I always flirt with the camera. I'm looking at myself on the monitors and I'm like,
I'm not gonna lie, it's a good view.
Papacito.
Oh my God. Yeah. Wait, actually, so going off to one of the very viral people that you've edited, but also who has built like an audience is the Try Guy. So let's play your guys, right?
I love them, yeah.
So let's play Fuck, Marry, Kill. So
I hope they watch this. Oh my God, please, Try Guys, watch this. Please watch this. Please. I need them to see this. Fuck, Marry, Kill the Try Guys. Oh, why did I ask them to see this? Now I have to answer. Oh my God. Oh, God damn it. Fuck, Marry, Kill the Try Guys.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta fuck Eugene. You gotta. But that's the thing. I also love Keith and Zach. But you have to fuck Eugene.
Wait, why do you have to fuck Eugene?
Have you seen Eugene?
I know.
Have you seen Eugene? Yeah, of course you fuck Eugene. Like, of course you fuck Eugene. Come on. Who else would you fuck? Like, I love Keith and Zach, but both of them are marriage material. I'm like, I want to marry both of them. And I would also marry Eugene. But if I have to fuck one of the Try Guys, of course you fuck Eugene. It's common knowledge, whatever. Fuck Eugene. Can I just fuck Eugene? I want to marry Zach. I think Zach, Keith, and me would have the best fucking like 3-way relationship ever. I don't want to kill either of them.
So basically, you're skipping the fuck, marry, kill, and you're just fucking Eugene and
marrying the other two.
and marry the other two.
And low key, if Eugene wants to join that marriage, I'm game. I can marry the 3 Try Guys. I'm so down. I'm so down. And Miles. If no one knows who Miles is, but I would also. That's like their podcast person. I love them. Miles, I would marry you.
Okay. Wait, would you kill any of them? You have to kill somebody.
Okay. I know who I'd kill, and I hope this. I genuinely don't want to do this, but if I have to kill someone, I would kill Keith, just because I think Zach and I would vibe so fucking hard.
So you would fuck Eugene.
Fuck Eugene.
1,000%.
1,000. Like, oh my God. Yes, I would.
You'd marry Zach.
I'd marry Zach because I think he and I would be like the best of friends in the whole world.
And you'd kill.
Because there's no other option. I also want to marry Keith though. Yeah, but if I have to. Yeah.
Want to hear a wild story?
Same.
I know. No. I know the girl who married Zach.
Maggie,
yeah.
You know her?
We went to school together. She was in my class.
No shit, actually? Yeah. That's so fucking cool.
She was literally
just got married.
Yeah.
That's insane. Are you still in touch with her?
I'm actually not in touch with her.
Yeah.
Maggie. Hey.
You miss her.
What's up?
That's
happy for you. But like actually though.
Yeah. No, so the Try Guys, they are, for the longest time, they were like one of my biggest inspirations. And like the idea of editing for them was always a dream, you know, like holy shit, a dream. And then I don't remember, like I think I sent an email to someone on the podcast. Actually, they mentioned they were looking for editors, so I emailed them. I went through a couple. It always goes like that, you know. You do a couple of tests, and I remember when I got the email saying like, "Hey, we want you to edit a couple of our videos." Oh my God, it was like I was ecstatic. Oh my God. And I still admire those guys so much. I listen to all of their podcasts, all of their everything. I think they are so good at what they do. They were like my top dream goal to edit for. Like they were my aspiration, and then I did it. And at that moment, it's like there's many things that I learned here in LA about success and happiness. And it is like, of course, people have dreams. I have dreams, aspirations, whatever. But your dreams should not. You shouldn't be like, I'll be happy when I achieve this or that. Because, I did edit for the Try Guys, and it was great, and I'm so happy I did. But would I say I'm happier now than I would have been if I hadn't? Probably not. I'm the same person that I was. I'm proud of that I did, and I'm happy that I did. But it's like, especially in LA, people have like this mentality that like it's success. Everyone, like especially in the film, social media, like there's the hum of success and like how many followers you have and how successful you are. And we're always thinking about that. And again, of course, I also want to be successful. Who doesn't? But like, it should not be your life or death. It should not be either I make it or I'm not gonna be happy, because I fucking guarantee if your happiness depends on your success, once you're successful, you're not gonna be happy. Seeking money, success, followers, whatever is genuinely an endless grind. Like you will get a million followers, and then you're gonna be waiting for the 10 million, then 10 million, 15 million, and you'll never.
It's so true. No, keep going.
The only way to find actual fulfillment in life and happiness, and it sounds cheesy as fuck, but I mean this: love. Being with people that loving people. Be like if right now you love someone, not even romantically. If you love someone, if you genuinely love someone, and people love you back, you have everything you'll ever need. Well, I guess shelter and food are also nice, but mostly the love thing.
Selma.
And that's all you need to survive. Love people you can trust, people that you can that's all it is. All you need is love. La 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 la. Beatles said it first, baby. Beatles said it first. Fuck, marry, kill. Try Guys.
What?
Fuck, marry, kill.
For me?
For the Try Guys.
Oh, for the Try Guys?
Yeah, you're just one person. You can't fuck, marry, kill Noeli.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's 3 different personalities of me though. I'm kidding.
I'm Patricia. No, you have one personality, and you.
Oh wait, what is my one personality? Go ahead. You know me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you so well, Noeli.
Oh, go for it, Sam. Go for it. Let's go.
Noeli, your personality is. How real do you want me to be?
Ooh, be really real.
Be really real.
Yeah, for the people. For the people.
Okay, guys. For people that don't know Noeli, Noeli's genuinely. But it's like you're like annoyingly a good person. But that's not a good thing. That is a bad thing. I want to clarify. That is a bad thing. Because you're like so nice. You care. You know what it is? You care about people being happy, and you shouldn't. You should be meaner. You need to be more of an asshole. You really do. You really do. You're so nice. You're so nice. It's like people. You're like you're sunshine. Literally, like you walk into the office and it's happiness. I've literally not seen you not happy. Well, you like just. Well, no, I have seen you not happy. But
You've definitely
seen you not happy.
happy.
But even then, you're like so willing to make people feel better. Like you're. But no, don't do that. Make you feel better. You don't need to make other people feel better. What have they done for you? You don't need them. Throw them in the trash. You should start like.
Did you literally say love is like the answer to all problems?
Yeah, not to like randos. Not to randos. You love people that deserve your love. Don't love people that don't love you back. You don't need them. You throw them in the trash. Those people, you pick them up and you kick them away. So we live in 2 different. For me, I go into the world and everyone's a stranger, and I don't talk to them. There. People that are just like extras in my life that I barely pay attention to. You go into the world and you're like, these are humans with thoughts and emotions, and you interact with them.
So you view everyone as an NPC?
I view it, and literally I'm walking down the street and I see you. You are not. I don't think there's a consciousness there. You're just there to like fill the emptiness of the street. But for you, that's just my perspective. That's just how we go. Like if I go.
Have you ever watched Free Guy? Is it Free Guy?
Free Guy, yeah, I love Free Guy. Yeah, I feel like, well, I know that's not the case, but it feels like that's the case for me. Like, because I don't talk to them. I'm not gonna go into the street and talk to humans. Have a conversation with a stranger, and if they start talking to me, I'm like,
oh, that's.
Yeah.
We are the opposite. Because I'll go into a coffee shop and be like, "Hi, what's your name?"
See, you even asked for their name. Like, who cares? They should. Care
Who cares?
Who cares? You don't need their name. What? You just need the coffee. In elevators, I'll try to have conversations. Weirdly enough, that's the only place where I'm like, yeah.
In elevators?
Yeah.
See, I get scared in elevators. That's the one place where I'm like, I won't make a conversation. Like the person has to talk to me first in an elevator.
And if they do, you keep it going. Have you ever like walked into an elevator and be like, oh fuck, I really want to talk to this person, but you don't?
That actually. Wait, actually, I take it back. I take all of that back. I did meet someone in an elevator.
Of course you
did. So I was at VCon, and I was staying at this like hotel called the Westin. So they were like putting me up at this like nice hotel, which is really, really kind of my work. Just saying thank you. And shout out to you, Gary. Woo! and so they were putting me up in this really nice hotel, but it happened to be where like a lot of the speakers were at. And so like kind of like talking about the caliber of the speakers. It's like Drew Barrymore, like Neil Patrick Harris, like that sort of deal. Anyways, so I was in the elevator and this guy has a VCon badge and I'm all like, oh, you're working like VCon too. And he was all like, oh, I'm one of the speakers. And I was like, really? And he's all like, yeah. And I was all like, oh, okay, like that's cool. And we had like a conversation down the elevator. I see him again the next day. And I'm like going in the elevator. He's like, hey, what's up, Noeli? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you remember my name.
Do you remember his?
His name's Nate. Nat.
Ooh, he's listening to this. Sorry.
No, he's not. He only has Twitter.
He only has Twitter.
He's a Twitter guy.
Oh, what a nerd.
I
don't trust people that are only Twitter guys.
Oh, wait, why don't you trust...
only have Twitter? That's such a red flag. Are you kidding? If you only have Twitter. Because, I mean, do I even have to... Twitter's like the most toxic out of all the social media. Like, Twitter is just hate. It's an app with hate, anger, discussion, and angriness. If you only have Twitter, it's because you thrive on that. Instagram is like, oh, look how pretty and better I am than you, which I respect. You know, because it's LA, everyone's like that. But only having Twitter? Red flag. Sorry.
Okay, fuck, marry, kill. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
Okay, I know, easy. Fuck Instagram. Of course, fuck Instagram. Instagram is that, look how pretty and beautiful I am. Fuck Instagram. Marry TikTok, because I love TikTok. I know people hate on TikTok, but TikTok is just fun. TikTok is like, hey, do you want to have a good time for the next 7 hours? Go on. And kill Twitter, because I'm not a Twitter person. I don't like Twitter. Twitter really seems like you only use Twitter if you have opinions, which I don't. So that's why I don't use Twitter. I'm so dead ass though.
Sam, this whole 1 hour I've been talking to you has been you telling me about your opinions.
Yeah, but okay. Let me rephrase. Twitter is just if you think your opinions are better than everyone else's and you need to tell people your opinions to convince them. I have opinions. If you disagree with me, I don't give a shit. You can go. I will gladly speak about my opinions for an hour. Best time ever. If you don't like them, cool. Don't like them. But just so you know, I probably won't care about your opinions either. When people try to engage with me in like real conversation, whether it's like politics, soccer, whatever, like anything that they care about, I'm like, cool. Whatever you say is okay as long as you don't hurt people. And this is how I get canceled.
With a little wink.
Yeah. If this is my last time being on air, I want it to be great.
No, you're coming back for sure.
I would love to be back.
You will be back.
Best, but can it be with Try Guys?
I'll finagle one of them to come over.
You'll finagle one of the Try Guys. Yeah. I met one of them.
I want all of them to come over.
I said all of them sitting here. All three. Can I be in the middle?
Yeah, you can be in the middle.
I want to be in the middle.
Do you want to be in the middle?
I will meet them in the back for sure, 100%.
I love how you plug my podcast name in. That's a nice touch.
You should do it every single time. That's how you need to like make people remember it. You know, so like you have to say like. 8-9 times per podcast.
That's true. And I should have said it up front. I think I did.
You didn't?
I think I did. Yeah, I said, welcome to Meet Me in the Back.
Why is it called Meet Me in the Back?
That is a very good question.
Has that question ever been answered?
No.
It hasn't been answered on the podcast?
That hasn't been answered yet.
This is the first time it's met. Oh my God. Now we gotta know.
Yeah.
Why? What's the story? What's the origin story?
Wait, my shirt is falling.
You shouldn't wear that shirt.
No, I love it. It's a scarf and it ties in the front. Or ties
so it's not
in
the
back.
Shirt.
It's not a shirt. It's not.
Wonder why it's falling. Do you want my jacket?
Wait.
Do you want it? So you can do this.
Wait, really?
Do you want it? Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the jacket.
Oscar needs to tell me to be a nice person.
Are you gonna put it on like how people do it on? Wait, I'll teach you like a little date move. Okay, if you want to be really really nice to a girl, this is what a guy did for me once. Here, let me show you. Okay, no, this is not how you give a jacket to a girl on a date. I'm preparing you for Tuesday. Okay, ready? Wait, are we like? Will we be in this one? Oh, we can like squat, I guess. Okay, so yeah. You hold it out for the girl and then you like put it on. Yeah.
That's why I'm single. I don't know.
That's how you do it.
Hell yeah! All right, love it.
So on Tuesday, like if the girl is cold and everything, and she's like, "I'm really cold," you put the jacket on like that. She'll love you forever.
Okay.
That's how you win over a girl.
All right. Should I buy her flowers?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, you should buy her flowers.
Should I buy her flowers? I'll buy her flowers.
Wait, that's so sweet. You're actually gonna buy her flowers?
I mean, you told me to, so yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what kind of flowers are you
I
gonna
don't
buy
know. I
her?
was thinking like a little small thing, like she can carry around, and nothing too big because it's a karaoke. Just like, hey, I brought you this.
Oh wait, this is for karaoke?
That's the thing.
Oh, that's hard because then. But honestly, I don't know. Like flowers are so sweet.
Yeah, okay, I'll buy her flowers. But
You're gonna buy her flowers.
Yes.
Good. And then you have to meet her in the back.
and then I'll meet her in the back. Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
And going back to the question you asked me
the story of the name.
about meet me in the back. So basically, I was trying to think of a podcast name, and I went to Chat GPT first, and it gave me like 20 horrible ones. It was all like creative people chatting, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I started thinking about like the real conversations I have in like the back of clubs, or like whenever like a guy wants to make out with a girl, they'll be like, yo, meet me in the back. Or if a guy wants to like fight another person, they go out into the back alley. Or even like at my apartment complex, I go in the back alley and I live above a restaurant.
Yeah.
And so I hear all the tea literally in that back alley. And this podcast is about interviewing like up and coming rising stars.
Hey, why do you have me then?
Because you are a rising star.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Like whether
Thank you.
you're a creative, like a video editor, or like you are a creator. You like film, you edit, you concept videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like you're trying to be like, not trying to be, or you are like an up and coming like influencer, or you're like in music. Like I had Tali on, who was like an audio engineer for like fucking Bad Bunny and shit. And then like Brandon, who's like was on Hamilton. Yeah. So having all of these like very creative people that I know on, and having like honest, transparent conversations about like their career and their come up.
Which happens like the kinds of conversations that happen like at the back of clubs, the back of places. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. And also backstage too. So then it kind of ties back to like my own performance career of like having these like honest conversations like backstage. And so that's why it's called Meet Me in the Back. And it has a little spice to it, and I'm a little spicy. Like my scarf almost fell off.
Your shirt.
Like
shirt.
Are you kidding me? My scarf almost fell off like 5 times, but nothing happened. So, we made it through the whole episode. Thank you for giving me your jacket. That was great.
Yeah,
that was like the one nice thing you did for me today.
The one nice thing I'm willing to do, and it wasn't my idea. It was Oscar telling me to do it.
That's true. Shout out to Oscar.
Shout out Oscar.
Can we clap for Oscar?
Woo. Yeah.
He literally dealt with us for
Oscar's clapping
over
for
an
himself
hour.
also. All right.
Oh wait, one last thing. Where can people find you on social media?
Oh my God! Please follow me. I really want to get more followers. Like I'm actually asking everyone listening to this. Please follow me. I need it. It's the Schmoopy, spelled the SHMOOPY. Please, actually pause the fucking video, go onto your Instagram, open it up, and follow me. I really want more followers. I really do.
I'm gonna do a whole video edit sort of for that.
Please, yes. I need followers. People, we live in LA. People judge you based on your follower count, and I don't have enough.
He needs another date if this date doesn't go well.
Yeah, exactly. How am I gonna find
how are you gonna find a date? How are you
without
gonna
more
flex?
followers? Please give me more followers.
We live in LA. Help him out.
Please give me more followers. Please.
And with that, thanks for being here.
If you DM me, I'll answer. I promise.
Slide into his DMs.
Slide into, please, anyone. You don't have to be a girl or anything. Just do it. We can have a conversation. I'm down. I'm chill.
Yeah, you can meet Sam in the back.
Yeah,
of
my DMs. Yeah, full circle. I love it.
Meet him in the back.
That was the best, most fun ever experience of my life.
You're coming back, right?
I hope I am.
No. You're coming back in like 3 weeks.
I'm so down. Okay. I'm game. All right. I love this.
Okay. Thanks for everything. Okay.
Bye. You don't have an outro?
No.
You need an outro.
Well, okay, what's my outro? Oh, you want to help me think of an outro? Let's think of an outro.
Bye-bye. No, that was horrible. It's off? Bye-bye. And remember to meet me in the back.
Oh, have you heard my theme song
You
yet?
have a theme song?
Have you never watched an episode?
Nope.
Oh my God! Why did I have you on?
I've never listened to a single. I will.
You should
I
have
will.
watched. See, I had you on for a whole hour and you haven't watched a single episode. You haven't seen my theme song
Nothing.
and my outro. I do have an outro and it has a theme song.
Sing it. I'm ready.
Just play the outro.
No, sing it. Sing it.
I'm not singing my outro.
Sing it.